Here's a story of abundance, inspiration, and wealth. So let's embark on a breathtaking journey into limitless potential and unstoppable prosperity, a story so electrifying it will ignite your soul and pave your way to extraordinary wealth. By midways through this video, you will feel and know how and what it takes on having money affirmations to attract wealth. Get ready to transcend every boundary you once believed held you back, as this tale of resilience, grit, and abundance unfolds before your eyes. Please ingest every word. Each twist and turn reveals a new way to harness your inner power, paving the way for jaw-dropping success and unparalleled wealth. Brace yourself for an inspiring transformation that will leave you hungry for more. This is more than just a story. It's your invitation to step into the life you are destined to lead. Let's get it. I am rich. I love being rich. It wasn't just a phrase. It was a daily reminder of the abundant life I was creating spiritually, emotionally, and financially. Just this morning, rising from bed, I padded across the plush carpet and made my way to the kitchen. A soft hum of anticipation filled the air, almost like a gentle buzz of possibility. As the coffee maker sputtered to life, I reflected on a powerful truth. I see myself living in wealth and abundance. This mental image of prosperity and success lit a spark of motivation in my chest. Any hesitation about the future vanished, replaced by unwavering conviction in my ability to thrive. Once the coffee was ready, I took a thoughtful sip and let the comforting warmth spread through me. I enjoy making money, I whispered, smiling at the sheer excitement that accompanied those words. Just last year, these ideas had felt so distant, like an impossible dream. But each day, I saw it more clearly. I see money making opportunities everywhere. Money is attracted to me. Indeed, whenever I followed that inner nudge, be it a new side business, a creative partnership, or a spontaneous collaboration, money seemed to roll in effortlessly. Stepping outside for a quick breath of fresh air, I gazed at the sunrise. Birds chirped in the trees, and the sky was awash with vibrant pinks and purples. In this still moment, I reaffirmed, I have more money than I could ever dream of. Saying it out loud, even to the quiet dawn, made me feel powerful. It was as if every cell in my body responded to that affirmation, aligning with possibility and beckoning more opportunities into my life. This section may sound meaningless, but trust me, this is the starting point to the whole manifestation mindset. It's sort of like a crossbreed of yoga and meditation. Back indoors, I settled in at the desk to outline the day's goals. A crisp notebook lay open, pages filled with brainstorms and strategies, fresh ideas I had gathered from reading books, listening to podcasts, and simply observing the world around them. I wrote down a few new concepts, and then paused to say, I am always thinking of new ways to create more income. The words resonated in the silence. I reflected on how these daily affirmations had become cornerstones in building a life of abundance. Leaning back in the chair, I let a wave of gratitude sweep over me. I feel rich. I am a money magnet. It was incredible how, in the past, I used to fear not having enough. Now, I believed wholeheartedly that money was good. That loving money wasn't about greed, but about appreciating the freedom and the impact it could bring. I love money and money loves me, I repeated, letting each word sink in. After all, money was a tool for sharing value, creating security, and uplifting others. If you have love for money the same way that I do, then I'm going to bless you with the same love and desire that I have for it. Let me start by acknowledging those that make it halfway through this video. I'll give a shout out to one of the first to follow my directions, but you must pay close attention. Okay, back to the story. By mid-morning, I was on a call with a new client. Negotiations, once nerve-wracking, now felt like a natural conversation among allies. I calmly expressed the value they could provide, sensing that the client was intrigued and ready to invest. Once the call ended, I exhaled with satisfaction, another deal successfully in the works. My income grows higher and higher every single day. I reminded myself, trusting that this would continue. It was more than just positive thinking. It was proactive faith. a force that mobilized me to act decisively. After lunch, I rewarded myself with a short walk in a nearby park. Surrounded by lush greenery, I felt thankful not only for business wins, but for the simple fact that my lifestyle now allowed for moments of peace like this. My bank balance increases every day, I thought, recalling how each new success story added to my sense of security. A few months ago, I would have been anxious or distracted, but living in abundance meant living without that constant stress. I cultivate a millionaire mindset every day, I affirmed, watching the leaves rustle in a gentle breeze. Being in nature always reminded me of the world's constant growth and renewal. Everywhere I looked, life was expanding just like my opportunities. I attract more money simply by focusing on becoming rich. Attracting money is easy for me, I said with a small laugh, remembering all the times a seemingly random encounter had led to a profitable venture. It truly felt like the universe was conspiring in my favor. Returning home, I jumped into an afternoon of focused work, responding to emails, brainstorming new marketing strategies, and reaching out to potential collaborators. The more I gave in terms of effort and creativity, the more returns I saw. I love having money, I said joyfully, feeling no guilt or shame about desiring financial freedom. The more value I add to others, the more money I make, I reminded myself, eager to find new ways to serve clients and customers alike. It was a cycle of giving and receiving, each fueling the other. By late afternoon, I noticed an email notification on my phone, a payment alert for a recent project. Grinning widely, I whispered. Ideas flowed to me about how to make even more money. It was another reason to celebrate and another nudge to keep going. So now here, as I promised, let me bless someone. To the first one to leave a like and comment, Budget, with AJ not a G. I will shout you out in my next video, so you too can start receiving your manifestation blessings. You see, a big part of going to the next level is being around people whose shoes you want to fill. Even though this is just a video, do you know how much collaboration started through the lens of a camera? Okay, back to the story. Evening soon arrived, and I sat at the dining table, savoring a peaceful meal. I couldn't help but marvel at how effortless it had become to draw wealth into my life. I'm the kind of person who makes a lot of money. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly, I repeated, as if speaking directly to my inner self. Building self-belief had been a journey, but it was a journey that paid extraordinary dividends. I remembered a quote that guided me. I do what others won't, so I can live like others can't. Listen to what I just said. I do what others won't, so I can live like others can't. In the past, staying up late to research, networking with professionals in different time zones, and reinvesting in personal growth had been challenging. But that dedication was precisely what shaped my mindset into one of unstoppable progress. Everything I do generates more wealth, I thought, recalling how I'd started with just a single idea and a heap of determination. After dinner, I turned to journaling, a habit that had revolutionized my mindset. Under a soft lamp, I wrote out the day's insights, once again embedding powerful statements. I think like a millionaire. I act like a millionaire. I feel like a millionaire. I am committed to having lots of money. I paused, placing a hand over my chest, remembering the struggles from years before. Anxiety over rent checks and credit card bills had transformed into excitement over new ventures and philanthropic pursuits. I was born to be rich, I reaffirmed, feeling a surge of pride at how far I had come. Before bed, I made one final check on my goals. Some tasks would roll over to tomorrow, but that was fine. Progress was a continuous journey. I see myself living in abundance, I whispered, shutting down my computer. Then, standing by the window, I gazed at the moonlit sky. It reminded me that growth, like the phases of the moon, was cyclical. With each passing phase, I grew a little more, shone a little brighter, and embraced more opportunities. Slipping under the covers, I let out a contented sigh. I notice every money-making opportunity. I have more money than I could ever imagine, I repeated quietly, as if speaking a lullaby of success to myself. Sometimes, The best ideas came right before sleep. A moment of calm and creativity. Nestled in the soft glow of a bedside lamp, I reached for my journal to scribble a few extra notes. I'm constantly dreaming up new ways to increase my wealth. I feel fantastic, knowing I am a money magnet. Money is good, and it flows to me in endless supply. I wrote, signing off the day with gratitude. Tomorrow would bring fresh challenges, and with me, fresh rewards. A gentle wave of fatigue rolled over me. A satisfying exhaustion that came from purposeful action. My income rises every day. My bank balance keeps getting bigger. I attract more money naturally, I thought, setting the journal aside. A peaceful calm enveloped the room, and I allowed myself to sink into that soothing darkness, just as my eyelids grew heavy. One last thought bubbled to the surface, an essence of all my affirmations fused into a single promise to myself. Attracting money is second nature to me. I love being financially secured. The more value I provide, the more my wealth expands. I am the kind of person who earns large sums of money, and it arrives effortlessly. Every action I take creates more money. There, in the embrace of that comforting promise, I finally drifted off to sleep. Tomorrow, the cycle would continue. New possibilities, bigger ideas, greater generosity, and deeper gratitude. Because once you choose to believe, truly believe, that you were born to be rich, the world can't help but align itself in favor of your dreams. So if you're ready for this manifestation magnet, then climb aboard and let's get it started right now. What are you waiting for? It's not coming to you. Go and get what's yours.